welcome back to a very blustery kitten today. I hope you are all well. If you are here for the very first time, thank you for joining me on this wit and ramble. My name is Sam and I am working on my Lust After Dusk canvas, which is a supernatural picture of Sam and Dean Winchester. Any supernatural fans out there, give me a thumbs up. If you are coming back, I can only apologise. It has been stupidly crazy busy day. So let's get the boring bits out of the way first. Any information that you may need to contact me or to send me anything or to use a link will be in the description box. I am a Diamond Art Club affiliate. There is a link for Diamond Art Club. If it is your first time ordering, do not use that link. Download the app and bag yourself 20% off instead. If you are ordering again and you would like to help my channel, please do use the link. It will give me a small commission which I can then use to buy more items and to bring you more content. There is also a buy me a coffee link as well. Some people do like to be able to support the channel. That is there for you to do so, but please do not think there is any pressure for you to buy anything or send anything. All I need to grow my channel is a like on the video, a subscribe, and maybe mention me if you get asked anywhere. Where's good to watch. Mention my channel. So that is that out of the way. So first of all, huge apologies. Okay, now I know that we decided, there was a group of us on the live that decided to do this event as an excuse to do canvases of our favourite people, our favourite thing, the thing we obsess about. And do you know what? I've really struggled. I've had an incredibly busy week. I'm very tired from working. I've done quite a few extra hours this week, and with trays as well. We had an issue with the printers, so I've just done the orders this morning. It is Saturday, it is day 15. However, I am currently working on day 13. I just haven't been able to get any of this done. I certainly haven't been able to get any of my Heaven and Earth done either. And the likelihood this weekend is that I probably won't get a lot done. However, I'll come back to that. What I don't want to do is spend the whole video telling you what I've been up to in the last few days. But basically, I am doing a car boot with my daughter tomorrow. So I am going over there for dinner this evening, spend some time with my granddaughter, and we are going to go tomorrow morning and do a car boot. So I'm not going to be back until late afternoon tomorrow. So my plans for diamond painting won't be as good as they were. However, because I'm a couple of days behind, I am intending on taking this canvas with me to my daughter so I can work on it tonight. Because I might be able to get these two sections done tonight and, you know, catch up, which would be good. Also in this video, we also have the draw, the prize draw. So on the live on Tuesday, I asked everybody to pick a colour. The prize will be, if you are in the States, it will be a diamond dot canvas, possibly two, you never know, donated by the lovely Betsy McLeod, who's such a fabulous support to my channel. She really has been amazing giving away canvases to those of you that reside stateside. So if you're in the States, you will get one of those. If you are anywhere else, then you will be getting a canvas from what was Dainty Diamond Art. I believe she now trades under the name Diamond Painting Fanatics, which is the same name as her channel, the lovely Cindy. And the canvas is a Jasmine Beckett Griffiths canvas called, I think it's called Midsummer's Night. So I will be sending that out if you're anywhere else other than the United States. So without further ado, I have pre-recorded this little section because it just made it easier for me to then edit it in. So I will switch over to that video now and I will come back in a second. Okay, so this is the choice for the colour. So anybody who picks the winning colour will go into the draw. 1 second. Oh, and it's anyone who chose pink. So that will come up in a second. So we're just going to spin here the 3 people who chose the right colour. And the winner is Kristen. Well done, Kristen. Please can you email me at kittenupkitten with your address so that I can get your prize out to you. Well done. So a massive well done to our winner. Please do email me. Details were given out on the video. Myself and hopefully Penny will be back on Tuesday. This video is going to go up the same day that I filmed it. So join us on Tuesday, 8 p.m. BST. Be there or be square. You know how it goes. So briefly, what have I been up to this week? Well, we had obviously the loss of my daughter's cat on the Thursday. I was then off over the weekend. I had some nails to do on the Saturday, just chilled out really, but Monday I actually worked. I don't normally work. It was only one job, so sort of 3.5 hours work, but I did extra. Tuesday we then had the live. Wednesday I had one of my jobs I wasn't able to do because she was on holiday, but it was replaced with a longer job to help cover someone else who was off sick. I then came home, but the big news is Sunday we actually took in a little foster dog, or not little, she's not little. So this week has been quite difficult because mum's had to dog sit during the day. I'm coming home and having to, you know, monitor these 2 dogs. I've had to stay up later to walk them in the evening because it's been a bit warm in the daytime. It has been a whole week of changes, and because I was covering for someone who was also off sick at work, I've actually done extra jobs all this week. So I'm not going to lie, it is Saturday. I am filming now so that this video can go up today, and then I can head over to my daughter's and I'm going to take this with me, and I'm going to try and get a couple of sections done. Even if I just get one more section done tonight, that I'd be happy with that. So I'm going to take this with me. I'm going to stay over there. I'm going to go do the car boot tomorrow, and then I come home. Now the good side is that Kat's last day at school is actually Wednesday. So it means that I'm going to gain an hour, or just over an hour, in the week, which means that hopefully I can get some more diamond painting doing. So how are you all doing? Are you well? I had some good news about one of my subscribers. She knows who she is. I'm over the moon. I really am. So quite pleased about that. So that's cheered me up. I do have also a couple of unboxings to do. I've got a kit that I bought from a D-Stash group. I actually bought it off one of my lovely subscribers. That is a Chuck Pinson. So I've got a Chuck Pinson to unbox. I also have another 2 canvases from Diamond Art Club. One is mine and one is for my mum, but I'm going to unbox the one from my mum anyway. You know, why not? It's all content. It's all content. I am using today my Amazon pen, and I am also using a single and a 9 placer today because I have large areas where I can colour block. So I'm using a 9 placer, so that's why I'm using this pen. I do prefer a shorter pen now though, I'm not gonna lie, I do like a shorter pen. So I've got so much to do, guys. I've got so many things that I need to get done, and I need to get up on the Etsy shop, and I need to photograph. Oh, it's just crazy. Just not enough hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight into comments because we had quite a few. Now, I'm not going to obviously read out everything that came up on the live, but I do have a few comments on there. So let's get straight into it. First of all, Vivian Aldis 2532, she said, this posted about the time I sat down to work on my whip art dot butterflies, and it's crazy to hear you reply to all the comments. I've never seen it before and it's amazing. Viv. Okay, Viv, so it's not a new thing, you know. I actually have just picked up that habit from watching Rebecca at Add More Zest. If you don't follow her already, she's another UK YouTuber, but it just really helps when you're having to do, especially if you're doing a lot of videos, you know, you run out of things to say. So by reading the comments out, it just gives me something to talk about. It's pure and simple. But I'm glad that you like the channel. I'm glad that you like the format. It is, you know, it is nice because I get that contact with you. It makes it a little bit less impersonal. Before I go any further, I do need to say both dogs are about. My husband is outside as well, so please do forgive any exterior noises, etc. It is not on purpose, I promise. So thank you, Viv, for commenting. We then have Tammy. Thanks for keeping me company while I catch up on hashtag Lust After Dusk. You're not the only one. I'm just going to shut this door. Okay, that's better. As you can see, I'm catching up on my Lust After Dusk. Literally nothing has gone the way I expected it to this week. I really didn't. I honestly thought that Ashley would go and meet the dog and it would be a couple of weeks and then we'd take her in. I did not expect him to just come back with her. So because, you know, we've brought another adult dog in, we have to supervise them at the minute. You know, we've got to make sure that they're comfortable with each other. But I will say they have had some quite long play sessions now. The hardest thing is toys, because every toy that Pepper has is Pepper's. That's simply the way that it is. So I think hubby is going to go off and get a couple of toys so that we can give some toys to Stormy. But she is settling in really well. Beautiful, beautiful dog. And it's quite nice to have two dogs again. So hopefully I can get a bit more back on track now. I say that every week, I swear I do. Sarah Morris 1644, just some emojis of cats. Thank you, Sarah. And then she says, ha ha ha, I heard a rave of hedge pigs. It's funny you should say that. So this is in response to my giveaway question. So basically the question was, what do you call a group of hedgehogs? So talking about hedge pigs, that's what we called hedgehogs where I grew up, hedge pigs, and it's mainly because they grunt like a pig. As simple as that. So I did chuckle when I saw the hedge pig comment, because I absolutely know what you mean. it's not unknown to me, that phrase, but I've never come across anyone else who calls them that. but a rave of hedge pigs is fab. Don't I wish that was the winning answer? So thank you, Sarah. Sharon Wildboar, congratulations to the winners. Thanks for the video, Sam. I'm not in the event, but I'm dotting along with you all now. I can sit back at my desk. Have a lovely day. Oh, Sharon, I hope you have a lovely day and a fabulous weekend. I'm glad that you're back to dotting, which is good. Me too. It would be nice to have some time, and I do feel like I wasted time last week because I had chances to sit outside and diamond paint and didn't always. So I shall endeavour to make it my priority when I get the time to do it, because I've not done anywhere near as much as I wanted to do, and the sections on this shouldn't take me that long, because they're actually quite big sections, but I'm using a 9-placer. I am using putty from Abby's Diamond Putty, although I am going to pop an order in with Kat's Diamond Putty. I don't know what the name is for her, but I really want to give that a try. I've heard good things, so we shall see. So just bear with me while I get these single ones. Lisa, from Lisa's Colouring Corner, congrats to the winners. Thank you for keeping me company while I diamond paint. Still haven't worked on my Heaven and Earth design. Come on, Lisa. Gotta make some time. But you've been very busy. You've had a lot on. So nobody's gonna mind. Do you know what? If you don't, you don't. Pull it back out in November for DIY DP Nov 23. She also says, I'm now working on my mini paint gem diamond paintings. I'll eventually get back to it. I kind of get why you would work on the paint gem. Now I'm going to be honest. I am not a fan of paint gem minis. I don't get it. But I understand why people like them, because they do only take sort of 45 minutes to an hour to do. So it's actually easier just to pull one of those out. They're small, they don't take up a lot of space, you know. So I absolutely get it. It's just, yeah, no, just not for me. Not for me. But I'm glad that you got some done, Lisa. And you know what? You deserve it. You really do. So thank you for commenting. Cheryl Pollen. Cheryl actually won on the giveaway this last week, on that first week, sorry. I do have to say, Cheryl, I have only just sent the details over to Betsy, but I'm sure she will be in contact very, very quickly to arrange your prize. Well done. She said, I'm about 1/3 through with the Mandalorian. I do more, but between the double-sided tape and the guide circles, there's only so much I can do per day. Oh my God, I know what you mean. I have been very lucky with this canvas. I mean, it doesn't have any guide circles anyway. It isn't too bad. I mean, you know, I struggle a little bit with some of the symbols with the letters. So like E and F are quite similar. You know, I have to double look a couple of times, but that's why I prefer diamond paintings with proper symbols and not letters and numbers. I don't know why, I just do. But anyway, well done on you for sticking with it. It is not easy, and I always say, always, if you start doing a diamond painting and you're not enjoying it, bin it. Don't waste your time. It's not fun. All you'll do is you won't enjoy it because you're battling with this canvas or battling with those drills. So don't do it, you know, let it go. Simple as that. At fhorn199, she says, I would love to participate in this event, but I'm working on finishing up a couple of whips for both hashtag Princess Along 2023 and hashtag Summer with the Masters 2023. I'm currently trying to finish a 100 by 40 centimetre by the end of the month for Summer with the Masters. Wow. I've never taken part in any other events. I've literally just done my own, and I'm not managing quite well on this one, to be fair. However, this one is not a repeated one. You know, there's not going to be the same thing again next year. This is just a one-off. And I'm working on, it's actually a 95 by 45 roughly, because it's a budget canvas. But as you can see, I've got quite big sections, and I'm not managing to keep up, so well done on you. I do like the idea of some of the masters, because I do love quite a few artists. It would be amazing to do. I'd love to do like Hans Holbein, you know, Anne Boleyn, or Anne of Cleves, you know, something like that, because I'm mad about Tudor history, so I would love to do one of those. Maybe next year, you never know. I might be quicker, I might be better at keeping to my word by then. We can live in hope. But thank you for commenting, and thank you for watching. You know, if it's helping you while you work on those other projects, that's fine, it's not a problem. And in a way, you kind of are competing, because you're working on something that you lust or you love, so kind of are. But thank you for commenting, I really appreciate it. We then have comment from Chris Naylor 3432. She said, so very sorry about Paulie Russell. I know your daughter doesn't know me, but I'm sending hugs and love. Thank you for your video, Sam. Thank you so much, Chris. I did pass on all of the comments, not only on YouTube, but also on the Calb Sparkle group. It is very sad. She, you know, he was her first ever cat. She had him since she was 17. She's now, you know, 31. So she's had him a long time. And bless her, she's still quite upset, as you are when you have a beloved pet pass away. But he had a very peaceful end. You know, it was very straightforward and peaceful, and you know, he just fell asleep. That's it. So it was lovely. But thank you, Chris. She did say thank you. I also need to say thank you to Villica, because Villica sent a beautiful poem, which I did forward on Villica, so thank you. My daughter, as I expected, was in floods of tears, but she said it actually helped. She said because it made me remember that he's still with me. So thank you so much, everyone, for your comments. I mean, just for me, it's heart-wrenching seeing your child upset. It doesn't matter how old they are. You know, it still breaks your heart every time. You know, you have it when they have their first breakup, and yeah, it's always difficult, but I would never not be there. You know, she's my daughter, and that's what I'm there for. So thank you so much, Chris, and I'm glad that you've been enjoying your trays. I think that comment's a bit further up. Lisa's Colouring Corner again, unboxing Caramia. She said, I'm not a big Mandy fan, but I know many are, as well as Adam family fans. Enjoy. Oh, absolutely. Adam's Family and the Munsters, they were the two that I used to love. But there's just something about Morticia Adams. She is just deadly beautiful. Sums her up completely, doesn't it? She's so dark, but had to have it. And look what happened. Went to buy one, ended up with 3. Same old, same. I've got so many diamond paintings in the last year that I desperately want to kit up. I just cannot decide on what. Just not quite got there yet. So thank you, Lisa. Yesenia, she said, I love the company, so I'm just diamond painting with all of you. Oh, thank you, Yesenia. We love your company too, especially when you come on the live, so it's not unnoticed. I always like it when I get a chance to speak to my subscribers. You know, it's not that the problem with doing just the videos is you don't always get that back and forth feedback from people. So I'm having issues with my putty today because it's a little bit warmer. It's a little bit stringy. So let me see if I can sort this out. Tidy it up a bit. Might help. I do love the putty. I do. It has made diamond painting so much more enjoyable. I kind of miss the pop of having double-sided tape, and I'm not saying I won't ever go back to it. I do struggle with the putty with ABs, but I don't know if that's just this particular one or whether it's all putties, which is why I want to try Cats as well, because I know Cats is a different formula, and I know she said that it works very well on ABs as well, which would be a bonus. So hopefully. Amy, she said, I'm doing what I can as having a few more issues. Got leak fixed finally, but oven went. So if it's not one thing, it's another. And about a few days I could not concentrate, so did none. Well, that's fine, you know. No event, no, you know, nothing that you do, diamond painting, should be stressful. It should be your escape. So, you know, if you're tired, I've done it this week. You know, I've had a really busy week. And, you know, some days, yesterday, for instance, I really did not feel in the mood to diamond paint at all. All I wanted to do was get dinner done, get upstairs, rest my ankle, because I twisted my ankle. That's a whole nother story. And eat chocolate, pretty much. So, and today's just as busy. So, yeah, you just do what you can get done, really. How are we doing time-wise? 26 minutes. Right, so I'm going to take a short break. Back in 2 seconds. Okay, that's better. So we just had a little check-up with the printer to see how it was going. So let me get started on here. And then I will get to the next comment. So next one is from Leandri. She said, Stormy is so cute. She is. She's very cute and settling in well. You know, not really had any problems. We've had a few shouts from Pepper because she's invaded her space or tried to get her head in the cage and whatever, which has been an issue because Stormy's not cage trained, whereas Pepper is. But at the minute, Stormy is sleeping upstairs with me and Pepper is sleeping downstairs with husband. So do you know what? It's all working out. They've started playing together now, which is good. So signs are good. She also says, I started with Tom's chin this evening. Trust the process, they say. We'll see. At the moment, I'm feeling doubtful because I rendered the canvas, so it's my own process I need to trust. It will look amazing, Leandri. Pop a picture up onto the group for us so we can have a look. I mean, he is nice, isn't he? He is nice, Tom. I like. Not as much as Dean, but I like. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. And do you know what? It's quite interesting because I do want to try doing a custom myself. I'd love to be able to get a photo of Russell and get it made into a diamond painting for my daughter. I know they do have that feature on Pattern Keeper, so it'd be worthwhile trying it. It'd be worthwhile giving it a go. So I'm very interested when people do their own pictures. You know, I'm very interested to see how it turns out, because if it works, I could probably do the same for Becca, which would be good. Need to finish the one I'm working on first though. That would be helpful. And I'd rather do my own chart and do it with spare drills than order a custom. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But thank you, Leandri. All the emojis from Gina. Thank you, Gina. Dottie Diva, she said Stormy is cute. I could not foster a dog. She says, I love them so much and couldn't part with them. My dog's a rescue and I love them. Yes, they come with issues, but they are happy here. Hugs. Oh, thank you, Dotty Diva. I mean, it's the, yeah, we've got the same worries, you know. We don't need to we don't know how long she's going to be with us. It could be a short time, it could be a lot. I think the premise was it's long-term fostering, but we don't know that she's going to be with us forever, and I'm sure I will be heartbroken, but you know, for the time being, we can give her somewhere safe. We can give her somewhere safe and some love. That's all we can do. So you never know, she could be a permanent feature. She is kind of cute because she's curled up in the dog bed. No, she's gone. Dad walked through. She's gone. She does like to follow us about. But it's, yeah. All right, Peps, thank you. It is a... it will be difficult. We've never fostered a dog before. This is the first time, but we've been looking on Spaniel Aid for the last couple of years because we wanted a second dog. And the whole point of fostering or adopting a dog is to give a dog that's not wanted anymore, or, you know, is too much for their owner. The whole point is to help them out, isn't it? You know, and when we saw the photo of Storm, it was like, do you know what, we can try, you know, see how it goes, and that's where we are. Day short of a week in, and yeah, she's settling in. It's going pretty well as can be expected. Let's put it that way. But thank you very much, Dotty Diva. Jan Smith, please don't apologise. Our fur babies need our love and attention. Stormy looks gorgeous. She is gorgeous. She's a beautiful, beautiful big bear of a dog. And, you know, if we can make her life a little bit happier for a while, because she's going to be missing her owner, of course she is. You know, it's all strange for her. But hopefully we can help with that process. Lighting's not very good in here today. I'm not gonna lie. Weather here, by the way, is very, very windy, and it is also raining on and off. However, tomorrow is meant to be better, so with a bit of luck we won't get rained on at the car boot. It's quite a late starting one as well, so hopefully we won't get too wet. So that's all of that colour done. Lisa's colouring corner. She says Stormy looks adorable. Congratulations on the addition to the family. Thank you, Lisa. Hope you get to keep her. Well, we can hope, can't we? But, you know, don't want to get... It's very early days yet, and we don't know, you know, fully what the situation is with her owner, so I don't want to, you know, jinx it, but hopefully. She also says, would you believe I've never watched Supernatural, so I really don't know the characters that you're talking about. I'll take your word for it that they're hot, or at least one of them is. They're both hot, Lisa, and you will see by the time I get to the end of this canvas that Dean is indeed very hot. And I'm sticking to that. He's adorable, and he's a bit of a bad boy, which I like. Mr. K up there. Always one, isn't there? Always one. Never get by without missing at least one drill. Sure, I'll find another one at some point. She also says, no she doesn't, that's that finished. I will say Supernatural wasn't something that I thought I would watch. I love horror books, science fiction, fantasy, blah blah blah, and I never thought Supernatural would be something I'd be into, but my sister had actually got me into it, and have to say I love it. Still have not watched the second half of the last season, because in my head, as long as I don't watch it, it's never ended. No, I cried when they ended that show, absolutely sobbed. So if I don't watch the second half of the season, it never happened. Simple as that. All I've got to do now is get this canvas finished and get it up in the bedroom without the hubby creating too much. So we then have comments of Unboxing Wishing Tree by Diamond Art Club. She's Caroline Bottomley. She says, "Hi Sam, love the canvas of the Wishing Tree. Thank you very much. I do too. Just another one of the many that I want to bloody kit up. Or might need to recharge my pen. Get some more wax in there. What have I got up here? Let's do this one. But it's a stunning, stunning canvas. Cannot wait. But the issue I've got is I've got a number of canvases that I want to kit up for various reasons. I want to kit up Wishing Tree. It is a nice big canvas and I really do want to get it kitted up. But do I need another big one kitted up when I've literally just kitted up Firefly Fireworks, which is narrow but really long. But you know, I do love it. I do love it. I love all the ones that I got recently. But do I need another Mandy Mazzano kitted up when I haven't started Polar Express yet? I don't know. It's decision. I don't want to kit up Mooncatcher yet because it's very similar to Moon Goddess and I've only just finished that. I think I've put a little bit too much putty in there. Let's try that. I also have a comparison, but again it's a Mandy Manzano. So my plan, I've got a Diamond Art Club version, I've got a Budget Company version, and my plan is to kit them both up together and work on them at the same time. But realistically, when am I going to get that done? So I don't want to kit it up yet because I don't need to. So yeah, I can't decide what I want to kit up. Not a clue. So until I can figure out what it is that I want to do, I'm not going to. I shall just wait. Diamond Painting Nerd, the lovely Claire. If you haven't already, I'm guessing most people would have seen her already. But if you haven't subscribed to her, please pop over. She's lovely to watch, just like me, just like Penny. Down to earth and funny. We like that. Oh my god, I'm making a god awful mess. Oh. Okay, let me just see if I can get a pair of tweezers and get the majority of this off. I don't like it. I don't mind too much if it's just a little bit, but I can't actually see what that symbol is. I think it's a T. Right, so as long as I can see the symbols. That, ow, just stabbed myself with the stabby tweezers. Anything else want to go wrong this week? Like I cut my arm on a door handle, twisted my ankle, and now I've stabbed my thumb. Look, blood. Stabbed my thumb with stabby tweezers. I am not doing well this week. Clumsiness is at an all-time high, and it is purely because I'm tired. That's it. Purely because I'm tired. Oh, for God's sake, this is just getting worse. So Claire says, on the Wishing Tree, to me it looks like a heart behind the tree and like arteries coming out of it. Would be in keeping with your thought that this is the tree of life. Absolutely. I have said a number of times I am a pagan. I firmly believe in the power that trees have. You know, if it wasn't for trees, we would not be able to inhabit this earth. So for me, I highly venerate trees, the moon, the earth, all of that good stuff. So it does. I'm always drawn to trees. I love trees and the moon. So absolutely is like the tree of life, and you've got all of those beautiful rays coming off, giving that power to everything around them. And yeah, it did speak to me, Claire. I'm not gonna lie, it did speak to me, and I so badly want to kit it up. I really do, but I can't, because I don't know when I'm going to get round to it. All these canvases I keep buying, they're just going into my stash. I haven't got time to do them, you know. But we will see. I mean, I'm not going to be kitting up this weekend, put it that way. But possibly next week I may. Especially once Kat finishes school, because I'll have a bit more time. You know, what's one more kitted up? I just need to think about. I mean, I've got the ones from Black Friday yet as well. I've got Iris of the Rainbow that I'd really like to kit up. And there's so many. So many. Got a number of Mandy Manzanos. Oh my god. I'm definitely happy keeping Caramia and Mooncatcher not kitted up for the time being. Quite happy to leave them in my stash. But Tree of Life, I've got one other, and I've got a Chuck Pinson. I want to kit them all up. I may kit up the Chuck Pinson just because I haven't done one of his yet, and it would be nice just to kit one up and just have a look at the colours, etc. But we'll see. I could change my mind a million. I have this conversation with Penny every day, and every day it changes. But thank you for commenting, Claire. Sharon Wildboar, she says, nice canvas, can't wait to see it finished. Have a great day, Sam. Well, you know how it goes. You know how it goes, Sharon. Come back in 2 years, I might be on it. Pretty much, that's the way I feel that, you know, I'm going. Citycap Crafter, she says, I agree with you, and I had to have this one also. Can't wait to get it finished because I think it's going to be absolutely stunning. I know. It's all of those gems, isn't it? I just want to, I want to kit it up. I haven't kitted up one with crystals in yet. So I really do want to. I'm highly leaning towards getting this one kitted up because I do love it. So we'll see. We'll see where my brain takes me, but I will kit up sooner or later because hence the name. I'm just very proud of the fact I haven't got as many. And Penny did point out yesterday, actually, she sort of said, I know why you've got so many diamond paintings done recently. It's because you're not in that job anymore. She's absolutely right. It is absolutely because I'm not in that job. Does worlds for mental health to escape from something that is toxic, and it became very, very toxic. So yeah, I'm not going to argue with that. Okay, how are we doing time wise? 42. So Chris Naylor, hi Sam, Stormy is lovely. She is. I hope Pepper is starting to tolerate the cute interloper. She is starting to tolerate her. The problem being, well, no, it's not a problem. Pepper is quite a, she gets quite nervous, but she's very territorial. Not in a bad way, you know, but she is very keen on letting Stormy know that, you know, yes, we can play, but when I tell you that we can play. She's definitely the top dog, even though she's smaller. And you know what? Stormy's got the right attitude for it, because Pepper will tell her off because she's gone too far, and Stormy will back off and she stays away from her a bit, and then Pepper will come back and they'll start playing and all is forgiven. So yeah, they're rubbing along okay. I probably wouldn't want to leave them on their own in the same room in the house when I wasn't here. Bit too early for that, but they're doing okay, have to say. So thank you for commenting, Chris. She also says, your multiplacing works well. I'm crap at it, lol. So I do them one at a time. Please, could I ask, did you once say that you get your DAC kits through Klarna? Okay, so multiplacing. Multiplacing takes practice. It's as simple as that. So what I would advise anyone to do with multiplacing is start with a small one and work your way up. A lot of people find a 3 and a 4 the easiest to do, which they are, to be fair, but I regularly use a 6 on square, sometimes a 7. I'm currently using a 9 on a round, but it takes practice. I didn't just pick a multiplacer up and get it. I tried it 2 or 3 times just to try and speed up my diamond painting a bit. Where has that come from? 950. 959, there we go. You know, I didn't get it overnight. Okay, so DAC did used to have Klarna, which I really prefer. They then got rid of Klarna, so now they do Afterpay or Sezzle or something like that. You can still pay in 4 installments, but I think it's fortnightly. It's still easier for me than paying in one go sometimes, especially if I'm getting more than one kit. If it's a one-off one kit, then usually I would just pay for it outright. But I have bought with PayPal, paying 3. So that was available. I don't know if it still is. But, you know, if it's just one canvas, I just pay for it in one go. But it is there. There are 3 kits I would like, but couldn't find the link to pay in installments. Yeah, I think it's either Sezzle or Afterpay. It should come up when you come upon the link. Of course, I do think a lot of these things are based on credit rating though, so I don't know how it works. I'm probably not the best person to ask. So if anyone knows, please do comment on this video so that we can let Chris know. Let me I've just pulled a drill up there. I don't know how I've done that. Don't think they're laid on straight. She also said, I love their red heart wax. Do you know of any seller that sells the wax separately? Number one, if you love the red heart wax, then I will keep all of mine for you because I never use it. So we'll do that. Anybody else that keeps it, let us know. On Thursday, I'm hoping to buy a standard tray or 2 from your Etsy shop. Loving the mini one. Well, that's good to know. I think I did put some on. So this was obviously last Thursday. I have put some on. Don't know if I remember seeing your name in the orders, but I could be wrong. So hopefully you managed to get a couple. After you've done like 12, 14 orders, you kind of forget everybody's name, to be honest. It sort of just becomes a mass of printing out labels and sticking them on. So I currently have 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 orders sitting on my table. Sorry for another question, but do you know of any craft retreats being held in our neck of the woods? I'm in Hornsey, East Yorkshire coast, but I'm willing to travel, especially if it gets me away for 2 or 3 days. Sorry for the War and Peace length comment. Thank you for the video. Sending hugs. Oh, you're welcome. I do not know of any retreats like that in the UK. I know Penny has discussed doing something similar, but it's only been discussed. We haven't planned anything yet. I'm not even sure how we would. I wouldn't even know where to start. So do you know what? I'm not going to get involved in that. I'm going to let Penny sort that out. So Penny, if you're watching, any ideas on what you would do and how we would do it? You know, go ahead. I'm not taking on anything else. I've got enough on my plate. Most definitely. And then we have a thumbs up and a smiley face from Citycap Crafter. Oh, I've just realised Dotty Diva is Billy Anderson. Oh, so she just says, hi Sam, Billy Anderson here. I love trees too and almost got it, but I was concerned about the look, the lighting around it bothered me. Oh, my special skills are, the special drills are stunning. It is beautiful, thanks for showing. I just think, you know, it's a lot easier to see the special drills in a trade than they are in the bags. I mean, ABs you can get away with in a bag because they sparkle so much, but I think, you know, the fairy dust, because of course I was calling them diamond dust drills, the fairy dust drills especially are quite difficult to see in the bag, but in a tray, oh my word, they are beautiful. So you're very welcome. I just think it's worthwhile if you get special drills just to show what they look like. I'm not concerned about the lighting around it. I think it's very well done. I could be wrong, but it certainly wasn't enough to put me off. I literally just fell in love with it. I just thought it was stunning. So I am going to leave it there because I'm now on this darker colour, and because I'm quite far away from my section because of filming, I need to bring my canvas in a bit so that I can see it properly. Thank you to everyone who is still taking part in Lust After Dusk. I know it's not a big event, I know it's not, you know, there's not loads of us taking part or anything. It is just a bit of fun. So do you know what? Treat it like that. It's absolutely fine. And I will be back for a live on Tuesday. If I can get another video up on Monday, I will try my hardest to. It's just been quite difficult time-wise the last couple of weeks. So I am going to go. Do not forget, if you won in the competition, please do email me your address. I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully I can catch up over the weekend. I will be back soon with another video, and it is, as always guys, over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye bye.